Hi, it's me. I'm back again. Just a short video this time. Hey, you spectacles, what do you think, eh? No more paper bead, however, I have kept them. The V&A want to know if they can build a whole exhibition around them. Anyway, I thought it's been a bit of time. I'm a bit close away, aren't I? Let me see if I can just fade in a bit. Oops, a bit far away. Right, okay, that's better. Oh, itchy nose. Does that mean I'm about to tell a lie? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, need a haircut. Oh, itchy nose, haircut. God, what's happening to me? Oh, do apologise if I've said something that I'm not supposed to say. So I just thought I'd do a quick catch up. Does this camera angle look okay to you, or does it? They always say it's better like if you're looking up because it makes your face look slimmer. I need to be lying down. Gravity take its thing. Yeah. Let's go for the high. Anyway, this is just more or less sort of a show and tell. I just want to sort of show you a few things that what I've been doing, and I sort of had a brainwave and everything. Right, first thing, do you remember I told you way back that I used a piece of cloth to clean my brushes off with? So, whoops, that's fallen. Good job with this lid was on. This is what it's looking like at the moment. I'll show you. Can you see it? Now, there's. If I just pan there. Sorry, I'm out of view, but I just want to show. Now, this is going to go soon onto my sewing machine because I've got a freehand sewing machine which I can embroider with. But I just think this was just an old cotton shirt. Oops. That why waste the colour, the paint, when you can use it? Everything's thrown at it. I even cleaned the palettes. So even this bit here, that was done. Well, you can't see, can you? This bit here was done with when I was stenciling with a makeup brush. Do you know them disposable ones? But rather than through it, I just cleaned it up on there. So that's that. So this is going to go. I'm not quite decided what I'm going to embroider on this, but I do have some nice threads. I don't know. I might even do a bit of stamping on it. And I'm just trying to get rid of these. You know, when you get new glasses, you just can't. They're not quite sitting right because you're used to the old ones. I keep looking over there. Hi. There's nobody there. What was I going to say? Rewind. Hi. Nobody over there. Yes, I'll probably might do some stamping or some stenciling and then go around it because I know there's one of the face stencils that's got a lot of the writing on. I think that might look nice. Anyway, that's that bit. Then I thought I'd show you some canvases that I'm up to. They're just down here. So this is. Hang on, I might have to come all the way out now for this one. So you can see. Can you see this? This is one that I'm doing now. That was a napkin that. Oh, it's coming. He's gluing. That was a napkin that I used the inks on, and then I sprayed it with water so everything bled into it, and it looked with the paints. That is one of the new Stazon's inks. Stazons are wonderful if you're going to use water. The only drawback is that well, I'm going to explain that in a minute, in a little while. And then I just say this is very early days, this. This here, I might have to come close for this. Can you see this here? Can you see it? There. This here is something that I cut out on my silhouette, my cameo. It's something that was downloaded. I've just cut it out. It's all numbers. It's just in card. Then I've secured it on. Used a bit of builder's thingy. You know, the stuff they use for filling in. Then paint it. Then just use soft colours again. So it goes in. I think this is going to be very. I hate to use the term. It's going to be very soft. This. Some may say girly. I say soft. Some will say girly, I say soft. Because it's going to use a lot of the pastel colours. So this is where I'm up to on this one. And these are some photographs that I've cut up and ripped up and used them. Now the next one is going complete opposite way. This is more masculine. Can I get away with saying masculine? Yeah, it's strange that you can say that, well, is girly feminine? I don't know. It's open for debate. Okay, should we sit down and talk? No? Okay. Right. Well, up to you. This one, oh, my back. So this has gone a bit more masculine. Now, this was, do you remember the one that I showed you, I think it was like 2 videos ago, where I did the splodging and the scraping? Well, you can still see a little bit of the pink underneath, the purple and pink underneath. Because remember I did with the scratcher. Well, what I did then is that I covered the whole thing with thing and then attacked it with bubble wrap. Because if in doubt, bubble wrap. Bubble wrap will give you a tremendous backing for a layer. Can you see? It just gives you so much texture, bubble wrap. And so all you've got to remember those with the bubble wrap is you've got to keep it white wet. So I put the paint on, gave it a good spray in. I didn't get it saturated where it lost all its colour, but I gave it so it was wet, and then I put the bubble wrap on and just pressed it and lifted it. Now some pieces you'll find they're a bit sort of, you know, when the ink is pulled, where the water's pulled, you can see how some bits are different, like there to there. Anyway, and then I got some large number stamps and I attacked it with some numbers. These are all the numbers from 0 to 1. We probably know who that makes that. And then I've just started to add a little bit of colour with some stencils and a little bit. So this again is early days. It's slowly getting to being where I want. This will be more 3-dimensional, but I'm trying to get it in. This will be more 3-dimensional when I finish, because I've got a lot of computer bits that I'm going to put to the surface and build it up. So, but with this one, while the others I think I can get away with covering with a Perspex front, this I'm definitely going to have to learn how to put the resin coat on. So that's that bit. Right, excuse me a minute, I'm just going to have a quick slurp. That's the refined way of a mouthful. I do enjoy my tea. Oh, I've been using aren't these bits brilliant? Now that, Joe, when you use your hot glue gun, do not throw anything away. Can you see it's a bead? Yeah. It's going to hurt a bit gluing it to your ear, but hey, it's a bead. But can you see how these little beads, the thing? So don't throw anything like this away, because these will build up texture and dimension on your picture. So I always keep little bits like this to, you know, on side. So I've got boxes everywhere filled with, some people say crap, I say artistic pieces. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but you know me. Right, I'm just going to move you a little bit so we can go down here, and then we can go round here, and then we can go down there. Can we see what's going on here? Let's just get you a little bit behind me so we can see. Right, I think we can see everything here, but we do need a bit of light, I think. Let's see. No, these aren't the daylight ones, Alan. These are your daylight ones. You bought them, so use them. Right. Now then, I thought that we invest, I mean, over the years we invest a lot of money in stamps. Now these are just 2 stamp set collections that I've got, I will show you under here. Right, I'm just going to go zoom, and this is where you're going to get very, very heavy. You're going to have to look upside down. Can you see? They are just some of the stamps that I've got. The others, I've given a load away, I've passed on a lot. So let me just get you into place so you can see it. You might have to come down a bit. I'm just going to bang it a little bit so you can come down. There we go. So I've given a lot away, but I've kept the ones that I'm going to need. I've also got, see these tubs, these here. Whoops, and once again, it's fallen. I'm going to have to get a proper lighting system, you know, camera system, because working on that is not working. So you see all these boxes here? Well, I've shown you. They're filled with stamps. Now, these have all been collected over the years. So, I don't want you to feel, I cannot keep saying this, I don't want you to feel that you have to run out and have to buy all these, because you don't. It's the case of you get what you want when you need it. So these are some old ones that I bought way back, you know, in my future, whoa, Freudian slip, in my when I was, hang on, when I was making stamps. Oh, hang on, that's the phone. I'll be with you in a minute. Hi, I'm back. See, me, hand. Right, where was I? Yeah. So over the years, I'm not happy with this. I really am not happy. I think that's a bit better. The trouble is, see, because I'm on this, I can't really see what's going on. Right, look, the flappy bit goes all wonky, so I can't really see where I am. I do apologise that this is all over the place. It's not usually like me. I usually plan these things, he says, half-heartedly. Anyway, right, so, where was I? Rewind. So yeah, we buy these over, when I was making stamps, I used to buy a lot of things. These came unmounted, which means that you have to get a mounting to back them, to put a soft sort of thing. Now, I have done a video in the previous, if you go back, on how you mount these up and what options you have. Some people don't. Some people don't mount these at all. I've known people that use sticky back plastic, double-sided sellotapers onto their acrylic blocks, and then they've stuck the stamp on. Some have used glue, but I found if you're using the glue, then the Tombow glue is about the strongest and the best glue to use if you're using the glue. So anyway, I was thinking, you know, some of these would make interesting imagery on some of the projects that I'm doing, because they're very what's the word, geometric shapes. The simple shapes, so then they're coloured up, they'd look quite nice. So, me thinking, now as I'm going to be using water, I'd have to use a waterproof ink. Now that would be either an archival, which is something like that, or my personal favourite when it's coming to using wet medium is the Stazon. It's a very, very good ink. However, I do stress you need to get a cleaner when you're using them to clean your stamps. You do need to clean your stamps. Whereas with the dye bait, with the others, now hang on, let me get this right. These are an oil. These are a solvent ink. This is a solvent ink. This is a doesn't tell me, stamp down paper, blah, blah, blah. I think this is a solvent. It's not an oil based. I think this is a solvent as well, because this is made, you can use this with any water medium as well. So you've got to be careful when you're using the water medium afterwards, because they will bleed. But with this, I can throw anything at them that is water based. However, I cannot use anything that is solvent. I can't use a pro marker on these, because the pro marker will just make all these lines disappear, because that's what they are. It's a solvent on solvent, so the solvent will just disappear. So these are all for water based. Now, I was thinking, what can I do? I've picked out paper. This is a text paper, so that when I write everything out, when I cut everything out, it will be, you know, there's some sort of backing there and it's not white. So the job's half done. I've done everything in 3s. Now then, I have found a new product. I haven't found it. Sarah from Peerless Designs, she was the one that put me onto these. Let me just go over here. And that is, now this is where everything collapsed. These. They're called Brusho Crystal Colours. And it is, there, if I can pull it up close so you can have a look. Can you see? I'll keep quiet while you're writing it down. But those who don't, it's BRUSHO Crystal Colours. And it's by Colourcraft C&A Limited. Now then. These are an ink powder that you can water them down. You can spray, you know, sort of flick them on, then spray them with water. But I would highly, and you could also use them as a dye base when you wanted to dye something. I could highly suggest that have a look on the website for these. What I'll do is that I will see if I can dig around and find some videos on this. But I had a look and it looked really, really good. Hang on, let me see if I can. Have I opened one? Now they do suggest you don't open them, but you pierce the top. But me, I think I've opened one of them somewhere. Yes, I have. Right, this is the turquoise. There, they're like that. Can you see it? If I put it down there and zoom in, see the light's here, so maybe we can. Oops, I don't want them to go everywhere. If I cover it there, then that way it's got to focus on me, isn't it? Let me just put paper there. So come on, focus. Yeah, they never do things that you want them to do, these cameras, do they? Anyway, there we go. It's like that. It's a powder that you just pick up and flick. So I've got a little bit on the side. Let me just, I don't want to do too much. I don't want to go away from what we're doing, but there's a little bit on the sides here. I don't want to show anything. Right, come on. Let's just get a. There we go. Right, I've just put a little bit on. Whoops, can we see it? Right, I've just put a little bit on. Can you see that there? Let me just come down here so we can see. Right, there we go. Right, that's in its natural state. So, if I just spray lightly, can you see how just that few little drops has given us this? And that, you saw how much powder I put on. It was giving us this. Right, let me just get a brush. And Sorry, I've gone quiet again. No doubt if I was being... I wanted to... Yeah. Even bringing it even more now. This is just ordinary photocopy paper. Just get rid of everything, all the colour off. And then this is where it gets noisy, so bear with me. There we go. I set out doing one thing and I've ended up doing something else, but I think it's important that I like to share ideas. So all that colour, I don't know if you can see it. Can we? I like the way with the intense bit, you know, where we set off at the very beginning. That's where it was at its most powerful, so to speak, because that's where the biggest mark was. But if I shut this light down, I wonder if that helps. No. Hang on. Let's just see if I... Because I want you to show you how much... Can you see how much has come through on just that few little grains? Oh, I think this opens up so much. Ooh, it's giving me thoughts. I wonder if I can do it with... Shall I just splatter this with some bits? And then, oh, got me thinking. I'm going to have to sit down, have a cup of tea and think. Right, let's just get this back up to here so you can see my ugly face. Oh, you don't want to go too close. So there we are, quick video. Nothing out of the ordinary. I just wanted to do a quick little catch up about where I am and what I'm doing. Hope you like. Any questions, please, you know, so I love hearing I love your comments. They do mean a lot to me, so send your comments on if you've got anything to say. I will carry on. I'm going to have, this is my playtime for this afternoon. As you can see, I've done everything in threes. I've got this thing about odd numbers. I never do, what's the other one? Odd, even. I never do even. I looked at it, we've got like the other line, the, hang on a minute. Do you know when you have the street lamps and they've got the big white cones on the top? I just like looking at the window, I thought, UFO out there. It wasn't, it was the street lamp. Anyway, that's me. Welcome to my world. Okay, right, I shall say bye for now and I shall catch up with you soon. So take care and speak later. Ta-ra!